Christmas. Pulsar says hi. How are you this morning? He says good morning. Queen says good morning. Teddy says good morning. Hank says good morning and Merry Christmas. Wildfire says good morning and Merry Christmas. Let's go get some treats. It's Christmas morning. Everybody gets a treat. Par's busy at work already. He's getting the hay ready to go.
Al's hay.
Al's hay.
Soak.
We're going to follow Al's hay soaking. We're not using the gray bucket today. We're using the green bucket. We alternate buckets depending on other things. I don't know. Why do we alternate buckets? Waterness?
Sometimes I don't fill this one. I try to keep one or the other or both full. Sometimes I don't get back to this one.
Ah, okay.
And hose is frozen in the morning, so we use that one. So I have a bucket, an extra bucket of hot water to rinse out with when we get back here.
Okay.
And we need a big old tip on the nose, maybe. Good kiss.
I didn't get there in time. Oh, he says, Papa.
Merry Christmas, he says. He's
okay.
big.
He is big.
Okay, you're walking through, I'm backing up.
Okay, I'm walking through and gonna go get some treats. Oh, wait, before you do that, would you be so kind as to hold us a minute? Hit a horse, not me.
Yes, if only this rain would turn to snow on this Christmas Day, 2026. Isn't that Queen
no,
beautiful?
2025.
Oh yeah, 2025.
We haven't got to 26 yet. We're gonna
My
burn
calendar clicked.
Hey, if anybody wants to burn calendars with us on the 25th, let me know.
Yes, we're talking about having a calendar burning on New Year's Eve. How's that sound?
Yeah.
Take it into the evening with a nice little calendar burning.
Yep. Okay. Let's go get through the horses. Get some lights on. Merry Christmas, Al. You can hear the rain. Merry Christmas, Cop Cop. Merry Christmas, Chipperdoodle. Hi, Dale. Merry Christmas. Ooh, let's get some Christmas lights on. Let's make this place look festive. It's really dark right now. So let's get some lights on. I'm the first one in the barn. Lights on. Now let's get the Christmas tree lit up. Oh, that looks better. Luna says, Merry Christmas, everyone. I'm drying the barn. I am the pom-pom girl. Isn't she pretty? She came with the barn when we first got here. She was all gnarly looking. All gnarly looking. Now she looks great. Okay, I'm looking for the plug for the Christmas tree. Oh, is that it? Nope. Oh, down on the ground, of course. Okay, plug in our Christmas tree in the barn. Ah, show you what that looks like. That looks great. Okay, so apparently we got a new bag of treats under the red bucket. Oh, you're gonna have to pull that out. There we go. And found a new bag of treats. We are going to get some treats for the horses on Christmas morning. The horses do not realize, oh, I have a bucket of treats all ready to go. Do not realize it's a holiday, so they expect to be fed at the same time. So we just thought we'd share it. Let's see. Nope. Chipperdoodle's like, no, I will not take a treat. Neither will. So we'll put a treat in their hay bucket. Copper, however, will definitely take a treat. Well, Cop, it's just the phone. Not gonna hurt you with the phone. You're okay. Come on, Cop Cop. You're okay. It's just a phone. You can do this, bud. Merry Christmas. Come on. How about I do this? Yeah, the phone on the tripod is way scary. Hi, Barb. Thank you so much for joining us. This is Copper. He is a 6-year-old halfling cross pony. You see, he's pretty fit. And he's really scared of the camera. He was extremely abused before he came to us, but this is Copper. Let's see if I can get him to get this out of my hand. So Al's allowed 1 treat a day, so he's going to get his treat. I'm looking in my bucket for a small one. Al has Cushing's disease and equine metabolic syndrome, so he doesn't get much sugar. That's why we're soaking his hay outside. He also has flexural limb deformities, so his ligaments and tendons from his knees and his hocks down don't flex, so he walks around on tiptoes. So we have a special farrier that comes, well, our farrier knows how to do it, but we give him, I gave him 2. Shh, don't tell anybody. There's Denali. So Al walks around in high heels. This is Denali. Hi, handsome, you can have 2. Denali is a 5-year-old gelding. He is a dun, not a buckskin, because he has a big black stripe down his back. And he is been adopted out. It still lives with us. Our lead instructor, besides me, the only person else that I'll send off with my kids on a regular basis, she adopted him, so he gets the opportunity to live here with us. Yes, yes. And we have Captain Jack. Captain Jack came to us on 4th of July 3 years ago. And he came in with a huge head and no body. He staggered in like he was drunk, like Captain Jack on Pirates of the Caribbean. And you can see that he is not skinny anymore. It's starting to really pick up. It's raining outside. He's not skinny anymore. He got fixed, so he and his sister don't have, yeah. There goes the pom-pom girl. They get fed last, so they run around our feet to remind us. I don't have a Wildfire. Wildy! Wildfire! She's like, wait a minute, there's treats in the barn. Merry Christmas, girlfriend. This is Wildfire. She is a 3-year-old ranch bred out of Silk, Colorado. She was at a dispersal sale auction and at the livestock auction yard and jumped the fence. We were there running Project Cirrus. They said, would you like to save her? She had completely demolished her left shoulder. We saved her. Oh, you heard the little trumpet go. So I just occupied Wildfire with my treat bucket so Par could get in and that stall safely. Gave her a treat for that. Par's locking gates. We don't want to have it. Yep. He was talking about Denali. There's a Hankster. So what we're doing right now is we're feeding our outside. We usually feed these outside, as you noticed yesterday. We've moved their supplements to the inside so they don't have to eat in the rain. Have you made up your pellets yet?
Yes.
Oh, we didn't get to watch.
on this side.
Did you hear Cop Cop whinnying? He was a small little indoor whinny. It was quite cute.
So there's my mash over there.
He's already got hot water soaking in it, and I think and you already stirred it, right?
Yes.
Okay. So the mash is cooking. Warm mash is the best, according to Hank.
Yes, it is. So we got Hank his meds, his dirt. Now we are getting Al his meds. He gets a half and a half.
Half of the pill, one of the halves is for his equine metabolic syndrome, and the other one is Equinox. We keep him on a pain pill. Hi, Maria. Thank you for joining. Barb and Par and I, we're in western Colorado. You're at Grand Valley Horse Rescue, and we are currently getting the meds for Al Capone made up and give him his meds as we go through and feed all 15 horses that are at our rescue. Now we have another location. Sorry, I was digging in there. We have another location about 2.25 miles away. We currently have 3 horses there, and they're probably being fed right now as well. Oh, we don't care for that barn. We
care for it.
Yeah, we don't
have
have to care for the horses. We have the Billy and Heather over there. They're board members. They run that, and they take really good care of those horses. We go over there and train them and work with them, but we don't actually have to feed them on a daily basis. Cop says, thank you. Al says, oh, my turn, Par, my turn.
He's moving pretty quick.
He is moving pretty quick these days. Hi, Barrel Girl. Thank you very much for joining us. Hi, Rinky. Thank you very much for joining us.
Here's Jack.
Oh, that's Captain Jack again. Captain Jack is a tomcat that wandered in from the streets on our 4th of July holiday because we were singing here and he didn't want to be alone. So he's happy now. Now we follow Par. Thank you, Barrel Girl. How much are your cows? I don't have any cows. You're at a horse rescue. That's Al Capone. He's a Shetland pony. That one over there is Copper, and he is a Halflinger cross. I have a pair of mini hinnies, Chip and Dale. Oh, we gotta go. We're out to feed in the rain. Let's go feed in the rain, guys. Thank you. By telling me my horses are beautiful tells me we're doing a good job with them. And Par sings to the horses as he goes through and feeds. Oh, no worry. No worries. Merry Christmas. Life's easy. This is Queen. She's an off-the-track thoroughbred from Santa Anita. They raced her with her hip out of joint. And then she didn't run very well, so she ended up with us. That's comical. Yeah, she's not going to run very well with her hip out of joint. It sounded like a gunshot when it went in. Kaboom! Okay, now these guys, don't judge us. There is no judging on this. They came in exactly 4 weeks ago. And they look great compared to how they got here.
This is the Outlaw.
Okay, so this is Teddy.
Gonna get his nose up here.
And this is the Outlaw. The Outlaw came in needing 300 pounds. I think, and you know, weight comes from the bottom up. We got a little bit of a belly on him now. That means he'll start adding weight. We can see a lot less of his ribs. His lower hips area's got a little bit more muscle right in here. Hi, Outlaw. Right here has a little bit more muscle tone. Actually, not tone, but just fat and muscle. We got a little bit here, which is looking better. Still have nothing on the shoulder. Nothing. So, but you can see we got a little bit down here. So it comes from the bottom up with these guys. Now, Parr has a setup here, what he does with the hay. And he's putting some under the cover so they have something to munch on during the rain. And then he's going to put up 3 or 4 piles out here so that if Teddy over there pushes Outlaw off the feed, Outlaw just moves to another pile. He has to have foliage all the time. He should be eating all the time. Oh, good news. Earlier in the week, he started whinnying when we took Teddy out, which means he has enough energy to be vocal. And was it yesterday that he did a little kick up, or was that on Wednesday
morning? It was either yesterday. Yeah, no, it had to be the morning before because you were with me yesterday.
Okay, so the morning before, which would have been Tuesday morning, Outlaw kicked up and did a little kicky kick and a couple of strides of a canter. So that means that body has enough energy to play a little bit without.
We got a really nice alfalfa grass mix here for these guys.
We really do have a
like
nice
meat and potatoes all in one right here.
Hi, Mark. Thank you for joining us.
Maybe meatloaf.
Oh.
Yeah.
Hi, Vic. Thank you so much for joining us. We are at the Grand Valley Horse Rescue. We're 23.25 miles from the Utah border, and we're in western Colorado. We are feeding the Pulsar and Queen are off the track thoroughbreds. This pin are registered quarter horses. Simon, our big guys, are registered quarter horse. Hank. He's the white horse. We think he's definitely got thoroughbred in him. Wildfire, she's definitely a ranch bred. And now, where are we headed now?
We're going to Queen.
Okay, we're going to go to Queen next. Queen's the off-the-track thoroughbred.
She gets a little mix and alfalfa straight. High octane.
So we mix her feed. Everybody gets a little bit of senior feed. We do that for her specifically to make sure she has enough vitamins and minerals for a healthy hoof growth. So we kept her on biotin for half of 2024 and half of 2025, making it for a whole year. Now we just make sure she's got minerals and supplements she needs.
She's got a salt block.
And she has a salt block that she licks all the time. But we have to make sure she has everything she needs for healthy hoof growth. So she gets a little bite of senior feed. There's no point in buying multiple feeds. So she gets senior feed. Hi, Deborah. Thank you so much for joining us. Merry Christmas. Merry, Merry Christmas. We're going to get to the Mustangs here in a minute. We have a new logo coming out on t-shirts and sweatshirts here about the first of the year. And it looks really cool. It has one of our big mountains that's Mount Garfield, which is part of the Little Book Cliff range of mountains. And we have quite a few Little Book Cliff Mustangs here. And so it's a really cool logo. We have a Mustang running across the front of it. So, Wildfire's ranch bred. Oh, if you guys, let's go. Where are you headed next and how soon?
I'm going to go get some grass.
Do I have a moment to go talk to them about the hinnies? Okay, we're going to go talk about the hinnies. So a hinny is different than a mule in the fact that a hinny has a horse as a daddy, and a mule has a donkey as a daddy. So these guys are miniature hinnies. So they're little designer boys. Can't call them babies anymore because they're senior horses. But they're a pair of brothers, and they were left in the field for about 15 years alone and not handled. They came in, they bit, they kicked, they were little obnoxious critters, and I turned my kids loose on them, and I said, oh guys, let's make them. They said, what's the goal? So I always give my kids an objective of what I want them to do with the horses or animals that are here. And I told them that I would love by next summer to be able, Merry Christmas to you too, Deborah, to be able to put little saddle pads on their backs and go through the farmer's market and sell sodas out of them or waters. And as of this weekend, the kids took them through the obstacle course with a saddle on. I could not be prouder of my kids. There's Wildfire again. Al, they're all waiting. Al's being quiet today. Denali, the Hankster. We're going to catch up with Parr now. He's fed Pulsar. Pulsar is an orphan, and which means he lacks boundaries, so he'll bite and kick. Not being mean, but because he doesn't know he's quite that big. And he is also a racehorse and was permanently lamed at the racetrack. So he's a permanently lame orphan. Couldn't give me a bigger training challenge. I am hoping to get him through every agility course this year.
In the new year coming up.
Yeah, in the new year coming up. So if I can get him through every one, I'd be pretty stoked.
Okay, we're off.
We're off. Who gets the alfalfa?
It's a lure.
Oh,
It's split between them.
okay. We did the north paddock. So what we do is Parr comes through and he gives everyone in the barn a little bit of their supplements or pills, so they all have a little bite in their stomach. And then he goes and feeds the north side, and then he feeds the south side, then he feeds the barn last.
Because their mash is working.
Because we're waiting on the mash to center. We're getting a pill for Willow. I have to take treats to this group of horses. Oh, thank you, Nadies. Thank you so much for wishing our horses a Merry Christmas.
You say you do have.
I got a bucket. If you've got the guys, these are apples and carrots right here, and they are from the food bank. So when they're not good enough for human consumption, they bring them to us, and we can sort through them and give them little bites.
Yes, we cut up the best of them so for treats during the day when we have events and people here.
Yep.
So let's head out there.
Yeah, if you haven't seen we had a Ride to Meet Santa event here. So we're all decorated for Christmas.
Luna is coming with us.
Luna's coming with us today. She's our pom-pom girl. And that was Tauntaun talking to me. We also have a Christmas nook that was decorated over there. That was for the agility course. And then we have this really great deer here. That was on the float. We did a whimsical Christmas float.
Right.
So now we're here to Renata. Let's go give her a couple treats. Renata is I gotta get this right. She is my middle horse, so she's a 14-year-old little Book Cliff Mustang mare who's here for resaddle gentling. She was struggling in her last training program, and I really like her trainer. We're real good friends. But she was struggling in reaching this horse, and while she's been here, we found out she's deaf. So we've been very specific about doing hand signals with her. And if she can see your hand and see your hand signals, she now knows what to do. So she's gotten a lot more confident in her training. She actually did the agility course with 2 little girls this month. And we are up to love time on her back of about 15 to 20 minutes. And with different kids, so she's doing miraculously well. And she just noticed that I still have the treat can in my hand, so I'm giving her a little something something. Okay, there we go. All right, let's go get my girls. Okay, so Tawny is my 13-year-old little book club Mustang mare, and Willow is my 15-year-old. Tauntaun. Tawny. Come on, Tauntaun. Come on, girlfriend. Oh, we dropped one. Okay, let me see if I can get this glove off. Oh, can't. I'm getting a glove off. Hang on a minute. This is Tawny. She is a 13-year-old little book club Mustang mare. She failed out of 2 riding programs where they were trying to teach her to be a saddle-gentled horse. And she's in our program now and doing phenomenally well. Really well. We had a little girl on her back. We were only on the stomach, but we're getting there and we can get above her head now. Willow, the bigger mare on the outside, she's my 15-year-old little book club Mustang mare. And she's a sales authority mare, meaning they didn't expect much from her. And she's got a little girl that rides her on a regular basis. Not a lot. We're still on more love mode and leading, but we're not having much problems. And then Par's going to give them a little something underneath the cover here so they can get out of the rain. If you want to watch me, if you want to watch our live feeds, Tawny is a regular on our live feeds, and I think I've trained her live about 90% of the way from her training. From the first day where she turned her butt to me to now where I can call her and she'll come to the gate. So I'm pretty excited about that. Very excited on how her training is coming. One of our things about our system is we're a horse rescue. So I don't have to slam jam, thank you ma'am, get my horses out of here in 90 days. And so I can go more at their speed and make sure they understand all the fundamentals a little better first. That's why we've had so much success with horses like Ruby, who was so severely abused, and they left her halter on so long that it took us 6 months after we cut it off to get one back on. And I have some video I'll put up later today, but Ruby had an outstanding riding lesson yesterday. Nikki's now riding her. You just got to be a little more patient.
Amazing, the mother and son horses with mother and daughter riders.
Oh, it is a really fun experience.
It's the bomb.
It really is the bomb. So what he's talking about is Nikki and Ty are a mom and daughter, and they adopted Ruby and Rio from us, a mother and son pair of horses, and they are having an absolute blast together as a family. It's just so cool.
Trail riding, just fun.
Yeah, they're just having fun. Yeah, a lot of fun.
Family fun that horses are meant to do, and that's just the bomb.
Exactly.
Young horses and young people.
That is.
We have Jack.
And Luna, guess who gets fed? Almost time for them to get fed. They're making sure Power remembers that they have not been fed yet.
Luna Papuna, baby girl. Let's see the pom-pom.
She has a little white pom-pom on the end of her tail. Isn't that so cute? And then Jack. There are videos of Jack all over each one of our, it's probably in a short, of Jack riding on the hay trailer in the summer. Is quite hilarious. He goes and feeds all the horses at night with Pa and rides in the hay trailer. Okay.
Okay, so we have the map loaded up.
Okay.
This is Hank's, this is Henny's, and that's the Big O's. I'm gonna feed him right there right now.
Okay, so Par's gonna feed Simon now. Simon loves treats, so Simon says, I get a treat.
I have to do it. We're gonna go down to the bucket. And see, we have to, they're big animals and they'll fight you to get it to their bucket, so you have to do something to keep this getting to the bucket. He especially will battle you.
Hi, Georgia.
Before it hits the bucket.
So this is Simon. He's a 32-year-old quarter horse. We actually purchased him when we were Meemaw Stables in a, because I needed a equine occupational therapy horse for a little girl that hand had been severed in half and they're trying to put it back together. So we got him. He was in really bad shape, but he's been a masterful, wonderful horse in the rescue. He just transferred him over.
He's our anchor.
He really is our anchor. And he's 32 years old, and every kid learns to ride on him. Okay, we're still moving through.
Okay. So we're delivering the hinnies here. We'll feed Hank and reload while I drain Al's. So he's got beets, he's got alfalfa, and he's got grass mash here. About 2/3 of his daily intake is in mash. And because of his stomach issues, and it's just easier to feed him, we don't waste near as much food. Give him a little grass alfalfa mix.
Dee says, don't forget me.
I have to go get it.
He says, that's okay. Mima has a treat. It's Christmas morning. She's carrying around a can of treats under her arm. So Denali, Ruby, and Rio, the three came in together, and they came in because their owner got cancer. They are now all saddle gentled and adopted out. Dee just leaves. I still give lessons to the other ones. We're gonna go rinse Al's hay now.
This water to be a brownish color. It sure is. It needs a good draining out.
So again, Al has Cushing's disease and equine metabolic syndrome. Both of those are like diabetes. So he's like got super diabetes. So he can't have hardly any sugars. So every day we soak his hay Then after we soak his hay for at least 30 minutes in warm water, because in the winter we pack the water down here, we then rinse out it with another bucket and make sure that the sugars have been rinsed out. Now it's going to drain all the sugars out. While he's doing that, we go on to feed other animals. I'm going to give Pulsar a treat.
So he's got like boiled spinach that your mom used to give you.
Did you hear Pars? Like boiled spinach your mom used to give you. Nasty.
Just saying. So we have Cop, the Wildfire feed. Of course, the Wildfire's young, so she's gonna get some alfalfa. And that's alfalfa in there.
Uh-huh.
And then there's Cop. Gonna get a bit of mix.
And Al's impatient and trying to do a jailbreak because his hay's soaking. No, the camera was too much with the hay bucket. We're in our corner, our safety corner. In our safety corner.
It's Christmas.
I think Cop's gonna get a little bite of alfalfa. It's Christmas time. Merry Christmas, everybody. Merry Christmas, Copper.
Yes. Hear that bucket? You're getting beat up over there.
Yeah, that's Denali, isn't it?
Yeah.
So he just puts the cart right here. She can self-serve while he feeds her. That makes it life real easy on everybody. Because for those of you who watch us train her, OMG.
Her head is always where it's not supposed to.
And stubborn and pushy.
She's only 3, but she'll be 4 in a week, so we're hoping.
Yeah, she lacks boundaries. And that's our fault, guys, that she likes boundaries. She came in with such a huge injury that we had to work with her. And did you see we dropped one right there? No, he didn't see me say that. Okay, so anyway, she came in with a huge injury, and I needed her to see a vet. And our vets don't see animals that aren't halter-gentled. We halter-gentled this horse in 4 days. I have videos of kids sleeping in her stall with her. They're both of them are down and sound asleep on the stall floor. So she lacks boundaries. Yeah, she got lots of love. Where are we headed now? Oh, we're gonna get Al's food next. Let's go get Al's food.
Why aren't you underneath?
See, Pulsar could turn his butt over here. Pulsar! Pulsar, come here. Now let's see if he turns around and just goes back and eats and leaves his butt under the cover. That would be the smart thing to do. Nope! Came right back out.
They'll stand in the rain.
He'll stand in the rain.
So during the day, I usually put his bucket over here.
Uh-huh.
And at night, I put it over here. You can't get in there if it's over here.
Okay.
But I don't know if anybody's showing up. I'll put it over here today. We'll do daytime.
So if you haven't seen Al Capone work, it's hilarious. He runs a kissing booth, and if he kisses a dog, it's $2. If he kisses a human, it's $1. There's some videos up on our channel. It's kind of fun. Okay.
So that's what Al gets.
Okay.
He doesn't need this. It just crowds him for the most part.
Merry Christmas, Caleb. Thank you so much for joining us. Thank you, everybody, for joining us. Okay, so Par's going to make up the hinny food now, which means I can put down my can of treats, and I can just aim the camera right here.
So what we're going to do is shake out. See how sticky this is? There's sticks in it. Older horses can't process that. So we get rid of it and shake it out. This is for Simon and the hinnies because they're missing many teeth. And what happens is this long stuff gets packed into the socket and creates a bulge on the side of their head, and it looks funny. But it can also get infected, so you want to give them stuff they can eat, and that's why they're on mash. But I'm a true believer of bringing the pasture to the horse. So I go through all this rigmarole to shake out the sticks, get rid of the sticks, and give them just the pure leaf from the grass and the alfalfa and weeds. They get it all on a limited supply.
And then you throw it, you want this bucket over here to throw into? Okay. And then this bucket that he's gonna throw into doesn't go to waste. That goes to Outlaw and Teddy, who are on the, oh my gosh, I have 300 pounds and I need to gain. We are feeding Outlaw separately, extra feed, because Teddy has a tendency to push him off, so he's getting a little extra senior feed.
Yeah, and that's what's bringing him back to life. It's amazing. It is amazing. So I'm dressed for 32 degrees and it's like 55.
He's sweating, I'm over here shaking, I'm cold. It's humid, it's raining outside, so I'm a little chilled.
Yeah,
Hi,
see,
Brooke. Thank you very much for continuing to be on the channel with us. We greatly appreciate it. Okay. Okay, Par, are you about done?
So what happens is, like Mimo said, this would go to waste. If I gave them a flake of hay, they would sort through it, get all this leaf out of it, and the rest of it would get pooped and peed on.
And go to
It would
waste.
be to waste. So, and then we're packing that stuff out of here. It's not that, I feel like this is special. It's actually saving us money.
Oh, I know.
Especially when you clean off the trailer after, you get buckets full that
Yeah,
normally would go to waste. So
Well, yeah, cleaning off the trailer, we get a lot of leaf and stuff there that we give to
we
these
just
guys.
try to extend out our feet as far as we can for the benefit of the animal. That's all. Just saying. So,
Thank you, Brooke.
so good.
Merry Christmas to you, too.
Okay, so we'll do the hinnies.
Okay, we're wrapping it up. They're almost second to the last.
And then cows. As someone's reminded me.
Yeah, both of them are pretty adamant today.
So these are the new hydro gloves that are thermal. So in the wintertime, you can get wet and not get cold.
Christmas present.
Yes.
Santa brought him that for Christmas. Yay, she says, oh, the babies. Okay, so these senior boys are the hinnies, Chip and Dale. Chip got a new name in the last couple of weeks. He went from being called Chip to Chipperdoodle. And little Chloe competed with him in the International Horse Agility Club. And she's introducing herself and Chip. And she goes, hi, I'm Chloe. This is Chipperdoodle. If you guys want to see something hilarious, these two guys went through the agility course yesterday, or the day before yesterday. And
It had to be posted on New Year's Eve. So
yeah, so they went.
Christmas Eve.
So the videos are up under Horse Agility. Find the one. Find them. They wore saddles through, but they were so cute. It was quite comical. Okay, so Par's got the rest of the flake of hay
For the big O.
for the big O, and that's his nickname. His real name is Simon, or he likes Sai. He answers to Sai better than Simon.
He does, because not only is he Simon, he gets in the psyche of people. He's
Yeah.
the Sai.
Yeah. So yeah, when we say he gets into the psyche, don't say that negatively. So far, this big old horse has taught a child to read, is getting a child through math, and has helped a child with her movement of her hand. So,
So
what?
doesn't he deserve a little extra special time to give him what he really likes?
Yeah, I think so. So we give him the stuff that he can eat and he loves. It's a grass alfalfa mix, and it's just a leaf. So, okay, Luna's like, are we next, Par?
Yes, because let me show you. Sometimes at night I bring a can of food up here for them, and it's already got food. So I don't want to walk all the way back there. So if you're ever looking for food, there it is. Looks like we had a tussle.
I see that.
So we're gonna give the little Luna Paputa baby girl some food. You're welcome, baby. Merry Christmas.
Okay, this is Luna. Let's go find
The pom pom.
the pom pom. When her tail's up, she's got a little white pom pom on the top. When we got here, Luna was in really bad shape. She's now got all her shots. She's spayed, and she's doing amazing.
And she loves.
She's a lover girl.
Yes, she is.
And this is my dirty tech room because we took all of our Ride to Meet Santa decorations out of the corner and have them scattered all over the place.
We will be fixing that.
And we'll be fixing that before the first
And
of the year.
we'll be repairing and cleaning the poster on the wall over there.
Okay,
Okay, so I'm gathering up.
that's the tech room. Oh, we haven't fed Jack. Let's show them where Jack eats so they can see everybody got fed today. Hi, Luna. Nice to see you again today. Hi, Sarah. Thank you so much.
This is the Jack Magpie Feeding Center over here.
So the birds are getting out of here sometimes.
I started closing that door all the way. That discourages them, but they still come in through the side doors.
Okay.
And
Denali says, Merry Christmas, everybody. Merry Christmas. Are we done?
yes.
Oh, D gets a little more.
Yeah, he got the shakeout.
Oh, he got hay head. Okay, you want to...
Tuck it out of there. You can sleep. Gives him more room, more leg room.
He has a paddock that he goes to most of the time. He lives in a paddock. We live in western Colorado. We don't get much precipitation. But when it does come in, he has an indoor stall that he can come hang out and be dry and safe. And he's with his best friend at both ends. He's got two girlfriends, and one lives at one location, the other one lives at the other. So he's a two-timing fool with Wildfire and Renata. All right, do you want to wish everybody a Merry Christmas, and I'll cut the live feed? Are we
Yes.
that close to being done?
Yeah.
Oh, I scared Copper again. He doesn't like this. Merry Christmas to everybody.
Merry Christmas to all of you out there. Have a great day, and we wish you a happy New Year coming up.
Bye. Love you guys. Thank you.